Now, from Tom Wolfe to Lone Wolf, John Rambo has had something of an image problem since his first screen outing in the early 80s. His most recent film had a body count of 236 and was, in my opinion, both artistically bankrupt and morally repugnant. But tonight, Lindsay sets out to recast the bandana-clad modern-day warrior as a misunderstood paragon of masculine virtue.
To be honest, all this macho warplay just isn't me. But that doesn't mean I can't have a role model who's synonymous with cutthroat combat. It's been exactly 30 years since Sylvester Stallone burst onto our cinema screens as the irrepressible Vietnam vet and Green Beret John Rambo. With his trademark headband, serrated hunting knife and laconic dialogue, he became legendary in the 1982 film First Blood.
Don't push it. Don't push it. I'll give you a war you won't believe. Let it go. Let it go.
Now, I'm willing to concede that in his various celluloid outings, Rambo's got a bad press. Seen as a monosyllabic, bloodthirsty psychopath, Stallone's character is constantly derided as a brute and as a Neanderthal. But those who criticize Rambo the loudest are often those who've never seen the films. I believe that, contrary to what most people think, Rambo is actually a multi-layered protagonist. An existential everyman and the perfect hero for our troubled times, complete with a fully functioning moral compass that we can all learn from. He embodies the very finest human virtues: valor, loyalty, strength, determination, and stoic endurance. Look closely at his ripped abs and chiseled pecs, and you'll not find one single ounce of moral or intellectual flabbiness. His is a mindful, not mindless violence. Consider the incredible loyalty he exhibits in Rambo 3 when he returns to rescue Colonel Troutman from a seemingly impenetrable hilltop Russian army fortress in Afghanistan, risking almost certain death into the bargain.
Why must you do this?
Because you do it for me.
Consider Rambo's predilection for sagacious aphorisms about the nature of warfare and its effect on the human spirit. To win war, you have to become war, he opines before combat in Rambo 2. And when exhorting mercenaries to complete their mission and rescue the innocent in Rambo 4, he admonishes them with these chilling words.
Live for nothing, or die for something.
Think too of when, with clenched teeth, he sews up his severed arm in First Blood, or cauterizes his stomach wound in Rambo 3 with nothing more than gunpowder, fire, and a grimace. Such are the actions of a man taught to ignore pain, a man for whom self-mastery and self-control are the keys to winning at all costs. Rambo is an ostensibly easy target, often dismissed as a hyper-masculine version of the ugly American abroad, living out foreign policy fantasies. But I believe that is somewhat misguided. It's deeply ironic and yet prophetic when we see Rambo fight alongside the Mujahideen in Soviet-era Afghanistan. Colonel Troutman confers a warning that, given today's ever-increasing American and British military death toll there, makes for very uncomfortable viewing.
About 100 men here.
If you'd studied your history, you'd know that these people have never given up to anyone. They'd rather die than be slaves to an invading army. You can't defeat a people like that.
Rambo is also the perennial loner, A pawn in a bigger game, the outsider with a good heart who troubles no one unless they trouble him first. He's a drifter, at odds with Western society's meretricious values. There is, in short, a part of Rambo in all of us who dare to challenge orthodoxy.
Where the hell do you think you're going? Hey, I'm talking to you, goddamn. Let me see some ID.
Thanks in part to Rambo, I've cultivated mental fortitude and a warrior spirit in the face of life's challenges. Rambo's imbued me with a rage against injustice, whatever form it takes. Moreover, as an often outspoken, socially conservative, mixed-race freethinker, I'm used to being on the outside. Rambo has helped remind me to rejoice in always being my own man, in knowing myself, in speaking my own truth, and not worrying what others say.